What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the real world. What I'm gonna be discussing with you guys today is are we destroying ourselves, or is there someone else to blame? Okay, guys, let's dig into it, man. I tell you right off, guys, how I feel about it. I feel like we're definitely destroying ourselves. Um, you know, at this point, we gotta just deal with reality. This has been a topic that I've been wanting to dig into for a while, but you know, I just want to. It's a strong topic. It's a real delicate topic, and yeah, I already know how I feel about me and my people, and so I tried to make sure I came and I approached this topic in a proper way. You know what I mean? Because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I don't want people to think I'm switching lanes. I will never do that on my people. But you know, I'm very disappointed in a lot of things, man. Like the older I get, the more disappointed that I get, man, from seeing the different things, the behaviors that we've taken on as a people. And it just feels like it's getting worse, man. And that's why one of the main reasons why I said, okay, man, I just need to get down and just really just get down and do a video on this and get this off my chest, and hopefully I could reach somebody. Uh, Especially my younger brothers, people that's like 23, in that bracket, 19 to 23, 19 to 30, you know what I mean? I'm in my late 30s, man. And, you know, I just want this is like, to me, this is my way of giving back, being transparent, keeping it real with y'all, you know. I was watching Flavor Flav. A lot of y'all know who Flavor Flav is. If you don't, he was a rapper back in the 80s. He got a podcast now. And his first guest was Mike Tyson. Now, for y'all that don't know who Mike Tyson is, I feel sorry for you, man. That was one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet at one point, with the boxing thing, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, a lot of people don't know Mike Tyson was from an area called Brownsville, New York. Okay, he came up very, very rough until he met this white man named Cus D'Amato, I believe his last name was. Took him under his wing, trained him, and the rest was history. But anyway, Tyson was his first guest. And what Tyson said on there, it kind of sparked my interest, man. It kind of sparked me to go, and do a video about this, He said that we come from being victims of abuse to the animals destroying America. That was his words. And I know, I'm kind of at odds with that statement in parts. Not the whole thing. I do agree that we come from being, victims of abuse. But I just don't agree to that with the fact that he said that we become the animals destroying America. But I do understand where he's coming from. I do understand what he's saying on that, what he tried to say. And a lot of times, I'm gonna get a man the benefit of the doubt. Because when you're on camera, you can't take it back a lot of times, depending on what platform you're on. He's not on his own platform. Flavor Flav can put it out however they want. So I think that the man, what he really was leaning toward, was saying that we come from being the victims of abuse to the animals destroying our own environments. That's more so, what I think he was trying to get at. And that's some truth in that. Because we have, man, when you look at the amount of murders that we that we do every year, the killings that we do on each other every single year, man, it's alarming. You look at the hate that we have toward each other, it's alarming. You know, when you look at our environments that we have became too accustomed to being in and living in, it's alarming. You know, when you look at the economy, black economy, it's pretty much non-existent. You know, we're not spending any money with ourselves. When we make money, it goes right back out into other communities immediately, within hours. The money doesn't circulate in our environments, in our societies. You know, it goes right back out, meaning we spend all our money with other people. You know, so they get rich and we look back and we just say, man, you know what? We ain't got nothing because of them. That's not true. Because we could have, man, if we thought on the same accord, but we don't. You know, man, I just don't get it. You know, when I see guys that's in their 30s, 40s, you know, and they out there and they've been in the hood for so long, you know, seeing young guys come up and make the same mistakes that they made and they just condoning it. That's a big problem in our community, you know, because it keeps that revolving door, you know. You know, it's just a chain reaction. It's just over and over and over again, generation after generation, because nobody's taking the time out. None of us are taking the time out to just really tell the truth. You know, and the truth hurts, but the truth has to be told. That's the thing about life, man. You know, we don't want to hear the truth, but we all know the truth. We all know right from wrong. We all know right from wrong. So you know when you're doing wrong. You know that, you know, when you wake up, you got a blunt to your mouth. When you go to sleep, all throughout the day, you got a blunt in your mouth. You drinking, you got the liquor up to your mouth. You understand? You know that's not right. You know that's not productive. You're not gonna be able to get nothing done. You're not gonna reach your fullest potential if you high all the time. You understand? That's number one. We gotta stop that. You know, you got to stop that. You know, and I'm talking to my brothers that's younger brothers. I'm in my late 30s. I'm talking to brothers like 17 through like maybe 25 right now. You know, because that's the very vital age. That's when you coming into being who you know, a man. You're supposed to be coming into being a man. You know, you can't focus, man, if you high all the time, 24/7, you high. You're not thinking in the reality that you are living in. You understand? You are living in a reality, and there's only one reality. You understand? But when you go and you start smoking every day and your brain is clouded, I'm talking about you zooted out every day, all day. Your brain is clouded. You're not thinking straight. You're not thinking in the reality in which you're living in. You see things, your thoughts, everything is distorted. I'm telling you, man. No doubt about it. You're not thinking straight, but you think you're thinking straight. So everybody else, you looking at them, people that are productive, you looking at them like they tripping, but you really tripping. You know? And it shows. It shows the people that are thinking properly. People that are not high all the damn time. People that get up and be productive in their life. They can see it. That's where the profiler come in at, and that's why a lot of us think that we're being profiled. You're not being profiled. You know, it's about how you presenting yourself. You see, if you walked into a room and I never saw you a day in my damn life, I could only judge you off of how you present yourself, because you got up and you put your clothes on in the morning. I wasn't there. I wasn't there, man. You know, you carry yourself a certain way, people can only judge you off of how you present yourself. So that's something we got to stop. We got to stop acting like I'm being profiled because I'm black. It's not that, dude. And if you are being profiled because you're black, make sure you being profiled in a positive light. Pants up, haircut. Don't have all this shit in your head. Dreadlocks and shit like that with the damn colors in it and stuff. That's not appropriate, man, if you trying to go somewhere in the real world. Like I say, it's a real reality and it's a distorted reality. The distorted reality doesn't matter. You're going nowhere fast. It has nothing to do with old man having swag and all of that. That's cool to have swag. But you got to know how and when to represent and express yourself, your true self. Like if you want to go out here, you want to put all this crazy stuff in your head, you want to wear your pants down, stuff like that, it's a place for that. If you in the hood, you on the block and stuff like that, you can do whatever you want. If that's what you want to do for the rest of your life, you want to be on the block, hanging out with people that ain't gonna never go nowhere in life, you could do that. You could take on that type of character. But where you gonna go is nowhere. You either going to jail or you going to end up dead. It's just that simple, dude. I know. I'm telling you, the only place you got to go. You know, and I just don't understand it, man. Like it seems like we rather go to jail or die than to just be our true self. Cause a lot of us are followers. You know what I mean? I see that a lot of us are followers. You know, you looking up to people, and you following certain rules and codes because you're afraid to be who you really want to be and that you could be. To me, that's a coward. A real man would step outside of the circumstances in which they derive from and have the nuts to just say, you know what? If I got to leave the nest and get from around this completely to be who I know I could be one day, I'm going to do it. And I don't care what nobody say about me. That's what a real man will do. But a lot of us are afraid, and we're afraid to admit it. It's not about, I understand we all got to adapt to our environment. But at some point, you got to pick your pants up and say, man, you know what? I'm a man, bro. And a man is an individual. You are a person. You don't have to be like everybody else in your surrounding, in your environment. You know? And to my guys, man, that's 30 years old plus, man, dude, there's no room for you to have your pants down. There's no room for you to be walking around with fucking cartoon characters on your shirt, dressing like a fucking kid. Acting like a goddamn kid. Don't want to go to work, smoking and drinking every day, having all these motherfucking kids, and then it's somebody else's fault. And then what you do when you ain't got a damn job because you've been in and out of jail all your goddamn life because you want to take on this thug persona. Now you just a piece of shit. And now it's everybody else's fault. Now you out here killing people and shit to make ends meet. You wrong. Because guess who you killing anyway? You killing your own people. You killing your own people. That's all I'm seeing. That's all we doing, man. We talk all this good game. You know, a lot of people want to tell y'all, you know, get on YouTube and thing and tell y'all, look, man, oh, man, the police after you. The police gonna kill. No, you after you. You can't go to the club without getting your ass shot. You can't go to the fucking car wash without getting your ass shot. You can barely drive down the street and stop at a stoplight without getting your ass shot by somebody that look just like you. But it's the police. Yeah, you got bad cops out there, but it's not the police that we got to watch out for, man. Let's be real. Let's be real, man. Y'all willing to go to jail before you get a damn job. When you go to fucking jail, guess what you gonna do? You gonna be working. That's why they say hard labor. You gonna be in there working. I got partners right now, man, in jail. For life. They got to work. Got partners that's dead. The people that I don't have, you know what I don't have? I don't have nobody from my past that I call my partners, like talking about that's still here or not in jail. That's not a coincidence. I'm here because I took the initiative and say, you know what, I'm gonna be my own man. I'm gonna think outside the box. I'm telling you, I truly feel this in my heart. I know this to be true. A lot of us are stuck in the hood and stuck in that mentality because we are afraid. You are literally afraid of what somebody and your partners and shit and your surroundings gonna say about you or do to you. It's time to be a man, bro. A thug is not a man. A gangster is not a man. A man can stand on his own no matter where he at. You was born by yourself, you're gonna die by yourself. Stop making excuses. That's the if I don't get nothing to y'all tonight, stop making excuses, man. The world don't owe you nothing. I learned that a long time ago when I was going through some very hard times in my life. This world don't owe you nothing. Let that sink in. And ain't nothing promised to you. Nothing is promised to you in this world, bro. So stop looking to somebody else to fix your life. I love y'all, but I got to tell y'all the truth, man. We got some working to do. I'm going to get back with y'all. But till next time, it's been real. I'm Will. I'm just trying to get y'all to think about it. Peace.